Salve a tutti ragazzi, benvenuti in un nuovo video. Oggi continuiamo la nostra avventura con Poirot e ci troviamo qui alla casa d'aste, al museo. Allora, questo abbiamo un passepartout che ci apre tutte le porte del museo. Benissimo. Cosa dobbiamo fare? Chiudi la sala del restauro. Benissimo. Cominciamo a guardarci intorno però.
Detective Poirot, have you ever seen something so beautiful?
Monsieur Hastings, everything has beauty. It is only how the individual perceives it that defines just how beautiful.
Yes, I suppose you're right.
Oui, I am.
Mademoiselle Warbeck requested I prepare a ribbon over the main exhibition room door before the grand reveal. Once I have done that, the restoration room door shall be locked, and our work, for the moment at least, is complete.
Bene, quindi sappiamo cosa dobbiamo fare. Però a me piace guardarmi intorno, anche se qui non sembra ci sia qualcosa da fare. Non possiamo neanche parlare. Benissimo. Allora lì c'è qualcosa da fare. Usiamo cosa? Dobbiamo usare la chiave. No. Ci possiamo entrare. Benissimo. Caricamenti sono un po'
did ask
lunghini.
you to make it look pretty.
One shall complete the task to the degree it is requested. Symmetry is the key, you see.
Oh yes, I see.
Benissimo.
Everything is now ready for the arrival of the guests.
I assume you have the list of guests?
I am afraid not. It would usually be an essential part of my preparation. In fact, it perturbs me that there is something I did not have time to prepare for.
Would you like me to find Miss Warbeck? There may still be some time to check the list. Look, there's Miss Farquhar with Miss Babinin.
Seems that they became fast friends after the incident on the ship. Intriguing.
Intriguing how?
Speculation, monsieur. Nothing more.
That head of yours is just constantly full of thoughts. Who's this?
I have no idea, but she's sure to turn heads with such a fetching dress.
I quite agree. And who is this dapper-looking gentleman?
Mon Dieu.
Forse lo conosce.
Wait a minute. Is that... Well, I never! Poirot, you devil! Forgive me. What are my manners? Detective Poirot.
Goodness, Monsieur Demire. Poirot is more than adequate for an old friend.
He saves my family from near ruin, uncovers a murderous plan, and still has the modesty to not correct a buffoon like me.
Allow me to introduce myself.
Heavens, my manners appear to have been replaced by surprise and excitement. Forgive me. Monsieur Demire, this is Monsieur Arthur Hastings.
You've got yourself a partner now. Well, any friend of Poirot's is surely a friend of mine.
Monsieur Hastings has been kind enough to show me the sights of London. A more than adequate guide.
I would take that. It's as often as a blue moon you see Poirot handing out approvals like that.
And what is it you do, Mr. Demire?
A previous field medic, Monsieur Demire now finds himself working for...
With?
Pardon. With his brother, doing most honorable charitable work all across London.
Need I say more?
Could everyone gather together for a photograph, please? Would you all move a bit closer together for me, please?
I didn't realize we were going to be in the newspaper.
Is that a problem?
No, not at all. I just want the camera to get my best side.
Okay, if everyone is ready.
So, Poirot, what on earth are you doing here anyway?
My orders were to see to the safe travel of the centerpiece of the exhibition, the penitent Magdalene. Monsieur Hastings here travels with me, covering any administrations and insurance requirements.
Art protection? That's a bit beneath the great Hercule Poirot, isn't it? Especially protecting it from this lot.
Perhaps you would be so kind as to introduce us.
Where's the fun in that? We have to make sure those... What's it you call them again?
You are referring to my little grays?
Little grey cells, yes. That's it. I've been playing a little game. I've been trying to find a painting to match each of the guests. At least the ones I'm acquainted with. I wondered, Poirot, do you think you can ascertain which paintings match which guests? I can give you a little info, but you'll need to make your own inquiries.
Mi parli della donna con il vestito dorato.
Miss Irene Courtsmith. She's one you'll want to keep your eye on in the future art scene. Born and raised on a rather affluent estate, she turned her back on her parents in her teens to start a new life in London as an artist.
Abbiamo già conosciuto Mademoiselle Farquhar.
She's a very nice young lady.
Ah, really? Interested, are we?
I was only making a comment on her nature, nothing untoward, I can assure you.
Mi parli del vescovo.
Or as we are all meant to refer to him as, the Honorable Reverend Horace Mountjoy. He's a man of the church. I'm not sure what else there is to say. If you're wanting to keep the lectures to a minimum, I'd avoid admitting to anything that could even be considered a sin.
Mi parli del gentiluomo dall'aspetto raffinato.
Mortimer Aylesworth. If you've not heard of him, I'd get familiar with the name. Eton and Cambridge educated, he followed in his father's political footsteps and has already surpassed them. Johann Christiansen and his glamorous wife Betty Allen.
Betty Allen, the actress.
The very same. They've been here in London for a few years, although she still plays down her boldness for British society, even with her recently taking a new role in the theatre.
She did not take his name in marriage?
Allen is her maiden name. Works as her stage name too. A lot snappier than Christiansen.
And his employment?
He's a partner for a private bank in London. He has told me what he actually does many times before, and many times I've forgotten. You will no doubt already know our host, Evelyn Warbeck.
We have already made her acquaintance. Very pleasant, if not rather flustered by today's exhibition.
That's everyone. Well, there's Mr. Hastings here. I'm sure we shall get to know each other better. And our mystery woman.
Anastasia Babana. We met briefly while traversing the channel.
Look at you, Poirot. Got a love interest of your own, huh?
Monsieur Demire, must I remind you of why I am here?
No. No need at all. I know you're strictly business. Let's see what you can do then. And come back to me when you know enough about the guests to solve my little mystery.
Allora, guardiamo cosa c'è intorno e cominciamo a parlare con le persone. Giovanna d'Arco. Giovanni d'Arco, condottiere del suo paese, dominato da uomini contro tutto e tutti.
Everything seems to be running smoothly. You've done a sterling job.
Everything except for the bishop and the other trustees, stooges.
It was never going to be easy going up against them. All men of a certain age, not used to the idea of change. But they didn't get their way this time. And with my exhibit coming up, this place will finally have a showing they can be proud of. And the quality the museum deserves.
Mademoiselle Cotte Smythe believes her upcoming exhibition will change the perspective of the trustees and the public. I get the feeling she enjoys the accolades and being the center of attention.
Detective Poirot, you're looking much happier being on solid land.
There was a moment when I thought that wretched sea would get the best of me.
Well, I'm certainly glad it didn't.
As am I. Please, do not allow me to disturb you, madame. Adieu.
Ok, andiamo avanti. Narciso.
Oh.
Il soggetto è indubbiamente molto egocentrico. Narciso.
Beautiful, isn't it? Not like the modern tripe Miss Warbeck insists on bringing into the museum. Oh, the Lord will not look fondly upon her choices.
I would hope one's choice of art would not affect one's chances for a better afterlife.
Let's hope not, for her sake.
Ok. Qui bisogna stare attenti a dove ci si muove. C'è una porta che non si può valicare, anche di là non si può andare. C'è il buon
I'm
samaritano.
well aware of where we are. I just want to make sure I'm looking my best for the photographs.
And people call me the drama queen.
Il buon samaritano.
Ah.
Un bellissimo quadro della parabola del buon samaritano che aiutò uno sconosciuto che fu svestito e percosso dai briganti. L'ape operaia. Un piccolo insetto e gran lavoratore che fatica per il suo alveare. Sopra non possiamo andarci. Planetario. Un modello meccanico del nostro sistema solare con tutti i pianeti che orbitano intorno al Sole. Benissimo.
Incredible, isn't it? And to think we are all located on that one small planet, revolving around an all-encompassing star. To think of all the suffering. I give what I can to charity, but what this country needs is someone willing to put the poor first.
Ok. Dovremmo aver fatto il giro completo. Possiamo cominciare a parlare con le persone. Gruppo di ospiti. Interagisci. Sembra che Monsieur Denir si stia divertendo. Li lascerò in pace. Allora, lui non si posso fare niente. Interagiamo con il prete. Forse dovrei aspettare che il vescovo si calmi, da qualunque cosa lo infastidisca. Andiamo da Hastings e Florence. Dovrei togliere il disturbo, non posso fare niente con nessuno. Mortimer. Sempre preso dalla macchina, quindi anche con lui non posso fare niente. Quella è una porta che neanche vedo. Proviamo a vedere qua. Forse ora non è il momento di disturbarli. Benissimo. Quindi ammira la mostra d'arte e risolvi i complicapi. Vabbè. Su, non posso andare. Non l'abbiamo visto questo. Una rappresentazione antica del giorno del giudizio. Il cavallo selvaggio. Un cavallo selvaggio domesticato da un soldato britannico.
It is a great pleasure to see you again, mademoiselle.
I've been looking forward to us bumping into one another. Thank you again for your help.
I must admit, I feel almost tormented that I was not able to uncover the identity of the thief.
All that matters is that it was found. If you'll excuse me, I really should get on. This article isn't going to write itself. I moan, but it's my love. My obsession, you could say.
How dare you? That might be something you say where you're from, but not here. Not to me.
What a waste of champagne.
I thought this was supposed to be a civilized event.
Are you all right, mademoiselle? I hope you did not spill any champagne on your gown.
Don't worry about me. It's only that wretched man that has got some cleaning up to do.
His suit and his mouth, by the sounds of it.
Do not allow this to ruin your day.
I have no intention of allowing such a thing. In fact, we have business to discuss.
It would be good to at least schedule a time that suits us both.
Monsieur Christiansen and Madame Hélène have returned.
You are to be the focus of Mademoiselle Farquhar's article.
Miss Court Smythe here is the next big name, and she has been kind enough to offer me an exclusive interview.
Madame Hélène has left via the exit, but Monsieur Christiansen has not gone with her.
Do not allow me to interrupt your work.
You've had more than enough time, Detective. So, how did you get on?
If one is to discover the truth, one must proceed using the correct methods and cannot be rushed.
Monsieur Christensen. Johan Christensen. Narciso. Giusto?
Why might they be like this particular piece?
È vanitoso.
That's right! Although I shouldn't be surprised.
Ci ho preso.
Anyone else?
Allora, guardiamo la Farquhar. Allora, Narciso no. Io direi là per operaio.
Why might they be like this particular piece?
Allora, giornalista, lavoratrice, invito al gala, proprietaria, orfana. Giornalista. Dopo aver letto il suo ultimo articolo sono impressionato dalla sua conoscenza del mondo dell'arte, nella sua forma attuale. Non è la risposta che cercavo. Bene. Riceve un invito, proprietaria, e porta sigarette in argento sterling di Mademoiselle Farquhar che era nella cassaforte, non me ne frega niente. È una lavoratrice, evidente che prende il lavoro molto sul serio, tal punto da pensarci anche durante il gala. Questo può essere.
Right. Although I shouldn't be surprised. Anyone
Ok.
else?
Il vescovo. Il giorno del giudizio.
Why might they be like this particular piece?
Giudizi severi. Il vescovo Mangioia giudizi severi per tutti.
That's right. Although I shouldn't be surprised. Anyone else?
Aylesworth, che non so neanche chi è. Mortimer, allora il planetario meccanico. Bene. Non lo saprei proprio. Narciso, la operaia, il buon samaritano? Non so perché.
Why might they be like this particular piece?
Perché? Opere di carità. Ha affrontato subito il problema dei bambini e della scuola, in particolar modo su quelli che vivono in condizioni di estrema povertà. Questo qui ci starebbe bene.
Right. Although I shouldn't be so... Anyone else?
Adesso vediamo. Warbeck, che non so chi è. La curatrice Giovanna d'Arco, perché vuole essere al centro dell'attenzione.
Why might they be like this particular piece?
Il suo ruolo comprende la gestione quotidiana del museo e la partecipazione al restauro di varie opere d'arte. Deve affrontare un consiglio di amministrazione composto da soli uomini, ma sembra che si difenda bene. Questo va benissimo.
That's right. Although I shouldn't be surprised. Anyone else?
Betty Allen. Ormai cavallo selvaggio? Non so perché, ma...
Why might they be like this particular piece?
Una diversa personalità, il suo grande ed esuberante carattere è stato in qualche modo assopito dal pubblico britannico e dalle loro convenzioni sociali. Bellissimo.
That's right.
Perfetto.
Although I shouldn't be Anyone else?
Manca uno, Kurt Smith. Allora, ci è rimasto il planetario. Perché?
Why might they be like this particular piece?
Ho l'impressione che Mademoiselle Kurt Smith adori essere al centro dell'attenzione. Perfetto.
That's right. Although I shouldn't be. That's everyone. Well done. I should have known it'd be no challenge for you.
I have faced many a more demanding challenge, but few quite so enjoyable.
Hi, is he okay? I think something's wrong with him.
I think he's having a heart attack. He seems stable. Now's the time to get him to the infirmary.
Oh, there's no need for that. I'm feeling much better already.
Wouldn't it be best to telephone for a real doctor?
Monsieur Demire was a field medic. What more of a professional is required?
A field medic? Really?
A field medic that has seen people in a lot worse states, who didn't have the luxury of a proper hospital.
Oh, I didn't mean to offend. I'm sorry. If I am being carted off, the unveiling must go on. I will not have this silly old man ruining the gala for everyone.
You drive a hard bargain, Monsieur Aylesworth.
I'd just like to say a few words.
I'm sure you would.
Che antipatico.
Thank you all for coming. Here at the Royal Edward Gallery, we are proud to present such wonderful works by some truly fantastic artists. And with much negotiation and pleading, we have been able to secure a most fabulous and individual piece. Standing here with you, unveiling today's centerpiece, the Penitent Magdalene, really is a special moment for both this museum and me personally. So, without further ado,
oh my.
Am I missing something here?
Things just got interesting.
it was. It should be.
Is this some kind of joke? Evelyn? What's going on here? Oh, trust you to have no idea. You've really done it this time, girl.
She's done nothing. It's not her fault.
By the grace of God, it's somebody's fault.
I am quite sure Mademoiselle Warbeck is as surprised as us all. S'il vous plaît, everyone. Remain where you are. Please do not touch a thing. Monsieur Hastings, you saw me lock the door to the restoration room, oui?
Of course. I was by your side. I'm going to be in a lot of trouble for this.
You are not responsible for the painting's disappearance.
But who is?
Do not allow any of the guests to leave the main hall.
And what are you going to do?
What is required? One's job.
So, I don't really know what to say.
Monsieur Hastings, this theft may be a new and foreign concept to you. But to Detective Poirot, it is just another case waiting to be solved.
What do we do then?
We must get to work. If we can ascertain the thief's point of entry and exit, this may all be resolved momentarily.
Capitolo 2. La Maddalena scomparsa. Nuova mappa mentale. Devo ispezionare la sala mostre e determinare tutti i possibili punti d'entrata. Ok. Benissimo. Quindi abbiamo terminato il capitolo 1 e nel prossimo episodio cominceremo col secondo capitolo. Grazie a tutti per la visione del video. Ciao ciao.